My dear listeners, I have something extraordinary to share with you today. Something so powerful that it may change your life forever. Right here, right now, I need just a few moments of your time. Listen closely, because what I'm about to reveal will shake you to your core. This is no ordinary message. This is divine intervention, a moment where heaven itself parts the clouds to pour wisdom into your soul. Last night, something profound happened. Your special person found themselves in the middle of an emotional storm, one so intense, so charged, that it left them utterly broken. But this was no ordinary conflict. It was a reckoning, a confrontation with unspoken truths that could no longer be ignored. Words were flung like lightning, emotions clashed like thunder, and when the dust settled, they were left standing in the wreckage of something that could never be undone. And here's where it gets even more astonishing. You were the reason. Without realizing it, your very presence set something in motion that led to this moment. You weren't physically there, yet the weight of your truth was undeniable. Just as God moves through the unseen, your essence, your spirit, your energy stirred something deep within them and those around them. I know your heart is racing. Your mind is flooded with questions. What happened? Who did they fight with? How could I be responsible for something I wasn't even present for? Take a deep breath. Stay with me. Do not run from this revelation. I know it feels heavy, like an unseen force pressing against your chest, but I promise, understanding is near. The answers you seek are within reach. Everything that happened last night was necessary. Every word spoken, every tear shed, every buried truth that finally came to light, it all had to happen. The universe does not make mistakes, and neither does God. Now listen carefully. That fight was not just a moment of anger, it was a divine awakening. Heaven itself had ordained this moment because it was time for hidden truths to be revealed. Your special person was at a crossroads, standing face to face with the reality they could no longer deny. For so long, they tried to silence the call of their heart, to ignore the truth that had been whispering to their soul. But last night, the heavens intervened. The Spirit of the Lord moved through them, shaking the very foundation of their being. And what was that truth? It was you. Yes, you, dear one. You are the light that has been illuminating their path, the force they could not escape, the answer to the prayers they were too afraid to acknowledge. The battle they fought was not just about emotions, it was about destiny. It was about finally realizing that they could no longer suppress what God had planted in their soul. They spoke words they never dared to say. They cried tears that cleansed their spirit. And as the heavens watched, the chains of fear fell away. Now the question remains, what will you do? This is not just about them. This is about you and your divine purpose. The Lord does not reveal such truths for them to be ignored. This is a sign, a calling, a decree from heaven itself. Will you listen? Will you step into the destiny that has been waiting for you? The time is now. You are not here by accident. You were led to this moment for a reason. God is speaking. The angels are watching. The universe is aligning. Do not turn away. Open your heart. Receive this message and step forward in faith. If you are ready to embrace your divine path, type "I accept" in the comments. Let heaven hear your declaration. The time of revelation is here. Beloved brothers and sisters, I come to you today with a divine message, one of purpose, one of love, and one of reassurance. Have you ever felt like you were battling something unseen? Have you ever faced trials so difficult that you wondered, why me? I am here to tell you, you were the reason for this fight, not because you are being punished, not because you are weak, but because you are chosen. You see, in the realms of heaven, there are battles we cannot see. Battles fought by angels who stand guard over your life, your destiny, your calling. The enemy seeks to derail you, to silence your voice, to make you doubt who you truly are. But the angels of the Lord are fighting for you. Every tear you have cried, every hardship you have faced, it was never unseen. God's angels saw your struggle and they rose up in battle for you. They saw the enemy try to steal your joy, your peace, your faith, but they did not stand idly by. The reason for the battle? It is you. because God has called you, because you carry light, because you are anointed for something greater. When the storms come, when the spiritual warfare intensifies, do not be afraid. Stand firm. Call upon the name of the Lord. Trust that the angels are warring on your behalf. The enemy fights because he knows your potential, but the angels fight because they know your promise. Amen. Do not be discouraged. Do not be afraid. The battles you face are not meant to break you, but to shape you. Heaven sees you. The angels are fighting for you. You may wonder why the struggle is so intense, why the opposition is so strong, but listen closely. It is because you carry something powerful inside of you. The enemy does not fight those who have nothing to offer. He fights those who are called, chosen, and anointed. You were the reason for this fight because your destiny threatens the darkness. But take heart, you are not alone. The angels of the Lord surround you. They stand guard over your life, shielding you, strengthening you. When you feel weary, when you feel like giving up, remember this: heaven has not forgotten you. Even in your hardest moments, God is working. The trials you face today are preparing you for the blessings of tomorrow. Every tear you cry, every prayer you whisper, it is heard. And soon you will see why you had to go through this. Your victory is already written. Keep going. Your story is not over. Your breakthrough is near. The angels are fighting and you will overcome. For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. Psalm 91:11. Stay strong, stay faithful. You are destined to win, beloved soul. The weight you carry, the silent battles you fight, God sees them all. The moments when you felt alone, overwhelmed, or uncertain were never unnoticed. The angels were there, warring in the spiritual realm on your behalf. They fought for your peace, your purpose, and your future because heaven knows you are worth the fight. You were not created for defeat. The trials you endure are not signs of your weakness, but evidence of your strength. The enemy attacks those who are stepping into their divine calling. But God has equipped you for victory. Just like the storm tried to stop Jesus and his disciples from reaching the other side, Mark 4:35-41, the storms in your life are trying to stop you from stepping into your promised season. But do not fear. God is in the boat with you. He is saying, "Peace, be still," over your life. The angels are fighting to remove every obstacle, every delay, every distraction meant to hold you back. The battle is not just about you. It is about the lives you will touch, the impact you will make, and the destiny you are stepping into. So today, stand firm. Refuse to give in to fear or doubt. Lift your head and declare, "I am chosen. I am protected. I am victorious." The angels have gone before you. The battle is already won. And soon you will see the blessing that was waiting on the other side of this fight. Your breakthrough is coming. Your testimony will be powerful. Your victory is secured. Keep going. You are closer than you think. Beloved, when the storm seems relentless and when the weight of the world feels too heavy to bear, remember this truth. You were chosen for this season of your life because God believes in you. Every challenge you face is a stepping stone leading you toward your destiny. The angels are not only fighting for you, but they are also positioning you. Every moment of struggle is a divine setup for your breakthrough. The forces of darkness may try to surround you, but they cannot stand against the power of God working in your life. You are a vessel of divine purpose, and nothing can stop what God has destined for you. The road may not always be easy, but let it remind you that you are being refined. Like gold in the fire, you are being shaped into something greater than you can imagine. God is molding you, strengthening you, preparing you to stand firm and tall in your purpose. And when you come out of this fight, you will emerge as a testimony of God's power and grace. In those moments when you feel tired, when you feel like you've fought enough, hear these words from the angels. You are closer than you think. The breakthrough is almost here. Your prayers have been heard. The victory is in motion. Angels are whispering in your ear. Do not give up now, for you are walking into your harvest. The seeds you have planted in prayer, in faith, and in perseverance are about to bring forth a bountiful crop. God's plans for you are bigger than any obstacle. The fight you're in right now is only proof that you are on the path to greatness. Keep moving forward, even if it feels like you're crawling. The angels are carrying you through the battle, and they will carry you through to the victory. So what should you do now? Rest in His promises. Take heart, for you are not fighting alone. The angels are beside you, and God is walking before you. He is your shield, and if you feel called to support this mission of spreading divine messages, consider contributing through a super thanks, whether it's $5, $10, $20, or more. Your generosity helps us share these angelic messages with the world together. We are building a community of faith, hope, and love. Blessings to you, dear one. May